Hey guys, today I'm in the mood for some street photography with my Nikon Coolpix B500 versus the Nikon D5300.
Please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon to get notified whenever I'm on YouTube. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Sonika. Today I'm at CST Mumbai and we are going to capture the action of the busy streets of Mumbai with my Nikon Coolpix B500 and my Nikon D5300. You guys voted for this video, so now it's time to make it. So let's get started. First I will start with my Nikon Coolpix B500. Settings: ISO 125 to 400. Now I like to keep my ISO setting that way because if I keep my ISO at the least 125 in a completely low light situation, I may get a little camera shake because my shutter speed reduces drastically. So I keep my ISO 125 to 400. White balance auto. Autofocus area mode is pre-focus and autofocus mode is manual.
Since I had a clear sky in my image, I decided to make it black and white. Black and white gives a vintage Bombay feel to my image.
The best thing about my Nikon Coolpix B500 is that it is so lightweight. It can fit into my hand and people may not even notice it in my hand. And one more thing that you must keep in mind during street photography is that you must wear dull colored clothes and not bright ones to avoid attracting attention.
I tried this reflection shot, but it didn't come out very clearly in my Nikon B500. Shooting through a frame adds a new perspective to your images. Here is another example of frame within a frame.
Now it's time for my Nikon D5300. Settings, aperture priority, and I set my aperture at f5. And I set my ISO such that I get a shutter speed of around 1/150. So an ISO of 125 or 200 is sufficient to give me that. White balance is auto and matrix metering.
Since I can shoot in RAW, I can bring out the clouds and other details in post-processing. I can also get clearer reflections in my DSLR.
Now that we have our images, it's time to take them home and see what we really got.
Here is my image click with the Nikon Coolpix B500, and here is my image click with the Nikon D5300. Now let's take a closer look at these images. I like the image quality of the B500 with respect to street photography. and I quite like the colors, the sharpness. I'm happy with this image. Now to the DSLR image, I go closer Here my focus was on this man's face on both the images, and it's come out quite well. Okay, now let me start editing my images. First the B500 image, I go to filter, camera raw. First I'm gonna reduce the exposure a bit, increase my contrast, hold Alt and adjust my highlights. When I stop seeing these whites, that's when the highlights are perfect. Yes, little bit less. Now the shadows, same, I hold down the Alt key. This is fine. Now whites, the same way, I hold down Alt, and the blacks. Increase clarity, vibrance and a bit of saturation. Decrease the temperature a bit, just a bit, and increase my magenta tint. Go to lens correction and remove chromatic aberration. That's it, my image looks good enough. I can open it. You see, it looks so nice now. You can see that my horizon is a bit tilted. My horizontal lines are a bit tilted. So I'm gonna just hit Ctrl T and rotate it. I can use a guideline for help. Just rotate by pressing Ctrl T, and I can scale it up and compose my image. To stretch it evenly, I can press the Shift key, enter, and that's it. I'm done. Now I'll go to my DSLR image. Same way, I'm gonna go to the camera raw filter. First I'll go to lens correction, enable lens correction, remove chromatic aberration. It did not recognize my lens, so I'm gonna select Nikon and it automatically picks it up. You can select your lens manually if the computer does not recognize your lens. I'll reduce my exposure, increase my contrast, reduce highlights by pressing down the Alt key, increase shadows. This umbrella area will be in shadows. It's okay. The whites and blacks. Increase clarity, vibrance and a bit of saturation. Temperature, tint are fine. I don't need to mess with the noise reduction because I was at 100 ISO, so I'll go to the curves and just adjust my color a bit. If you want, you can skip the curves, you don't have to play with them, but I like to use the curves. It just enhances your images a bit, just a little bit. Now I'll go to my HSL tabs, increase my reds, reduce the orange, increase yellows, reduce my greens and turn up my blues. Make the reds a little lighter, it's too dark, and orange little less. Greens can be darker too, that umbrella. Increase the blues, make them a little darker. Orange a little more. Now I'll correct the horizon. I'll just take the straighten tool and draw a straight line along the line and press enter. That's it, I can open my image. Press Ctrl T and while pressing shift resize my image. And that's it, I'm done. I can further use some curves to enhance my image. And further use selective color to make the grays even darker. Makes them a little dark. And that's it, I'm done.
So guys, this is a comparison between the Nikon Coolpix B500 and Nikon D5300 with respect to street photography. I prefer my Nikon Coolpix B500 because it is very lightweight and does not attract a lot of attention, and I prefer my DSLR because it gives me the opportunity to shoot at higher ISO and high shutter speeds and lets me bring out my creativity in a better way. Both cameras are good for their own reasons. And if you guys found this video to be useful, give me a huge thumbs up. Leave a comment down below about what you want to watch next on my channel. I got this video's idea because you guys voted for it. So guys, please let me know what you want to watch next on my channel. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also turn on the bell icon to be notified whenever I am on YouTube. Here is my previous comparison vlog with respect to bird photography. Please go check it out guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more such videos every Wednesday on my channel. Bye.